All right. We are now recording.
Yeah, my light flickers on my camera whenever you start recording. I did it again now. It's weird.
Yeah, it does this whole thing. Anyway, show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 211 of the Shattered Soulstone. One death. Ah, ah, Two deaths. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone2019. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, your MP3 player, or real man phone. Today is May 19th, 2019, and I am your main man, Deadgreed. Today, I got one of my second favorite people coming to you from a handful of PlayStation controller and cleanup material. It's Shazam.
What's going on?
Brother. Woo! Season 17 is live. Woo! So everybody out there, get your season on. It's live. Woo!
Fix my Skype issues from last week, so it's coming through the right microphone this week.
I mean, yeah, you spent all that money on the nice microphone, and now you're using it. Yeah. Yeah. Whoo! So how was your weeks in gaming?
Well, Friday night we leveled up together, and we got to 70. I would say fairly quick. I did what Leviathan and everybody suggested. I ran Demon Hunter. Level 1 after we did the challenge rift, I upgraded a legendary. Well, upgraded a rare dagger into a legendary. First shot was Lord Greenstone's fan. I immediately cubed that. So when your fan of knives is when you unlock it, you immediately do I don't know, it's 10,000 or so % damage. I can't remember the number.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. You one-shot everything. So it's on a cooldown for the majority of you leveling up, but I think at 38 or something like that, it just goes to a resource. So I was using that, and but then you guys started getting better stuff than I had, so you guys started, catapulting further. And we ran, Torment 1, right, for the majority of it? I can't remember.
Yeah, we turned it up when we were about what? We turned it up when we got 30. Well, no, 40. Around 40, right? Because we had we upgraded yellow weapons, and then we made it level 70 weapon, and then upgraded it, or put the reduced level requirement. And so what were we 34, 30, whatever it is, and then we turned it up right to Torment 3 or something like that.
Yeah, we ran that for the rest of it, and
yeah.
And then I hit 70. Upgraded a bow to a legendary. Boom, got my Yangs. It's awesome. I'm off to the races. I got a Yangs recurve. It's set right as soon as I started 70. Used my blood shards. Boom, got a Dead Man's Legacy. I'm like, oh my god.
Yahtzee!
This is awesome. And then everything crumbled from there. I didn't get any supporting items for for my Dead Man's Legacy and Yang's Recurve, so I couldn't even do a T10. So Saturday morning with Ritzy, after I had a couple hour nap, I woke up mad. Me and Ritzy was doing T10. He took me through Nephilim Rifts. I was getting one-shotted by everything. I was getting even madder. And I took it out on somebody I really shouldn't have taken it out on, but that's here nor there. I apologize to the person that's involved, which he knows who he is. But yeah, when I'm mad, I tend to yell and scream and act like you can usually tell when I'm mad because I have a different tone in my voice, and it is what it is. But I've been thinking about it a lot since then, and it was uncalled for, and it is what it is. Anyway, we did chapters 2, 3, and 4. Got my shadows stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Got a Carly's point, had a holy point shot from like level 34, 36, I can't remember what it was. Off to the races again. Go and do the highest greater rift I can do. I one-shot everything, so I run out of resource and I die 20 times. So I'm stuck on my Yangs. I'm stuck with Shadow. What do? I get mad. Log out of the game. Like, screw it. I'm going to go take a shower. Might take a nap. I really don't care anymore. Really, really mad. And then I'm in the shower. And I'm like, I got a couple ancients in the bank. Why don't you just try for a Hail Mary? Last thing you could possibly try. Why don't you just take off all your set pieces so you don't have a set bonus anymore? Put on like 1 or 2 ancients, and I didn't have anything to put my shoulders, didn't have anything to put my helmet, so I made rare items for 70, put them on, went into a greater rift, annihilate everything. Like, oh, this is awesome, This dawned on me, Legacy of Nightmare season. Why don't you use it, So, basically running a lawn not a holy point shot, a lawn multi-shot build. I was able to run that until I had my 6-piece set of what the hell's it called? UE. Yeah, I was able to do up to like a 60 with a couple pieces of ancient gear on Hallowed Essence, not on lawn multi-shot, which it's good to use, to get gear. It's not good for pushing, but it was great. It was the best, best thing I had. So I got that, got the UE set done. Was able to get my 70 done like in the first 24 hours, 25 hours, something like that. Because I totally forgot what time of day it was that Saturday. You guys were like, it's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, where'd the day go? And yeah, so I had my UE set on Saturday afternoon. Got that rocking and rolling. And then I was able to do, like I said, I was able to do my 70 pretty early. And then I just started, before you guys even got on that night, I just started farming greater rifts for Paragon. I was up to like 400 or 500 or something like that whenever you guys got on. And then this morning I made my Crusader. And I got, so far since last night, I got 5 primals. one good one, and Dariel's Visage, Visage, whatever you want to call it. Perfect rolls, fire damage, socket, attack speed, whole 9 yards. Perfect. It's going to be on my Lawn Crusader. I got the weapon in the offhand for the Captain America build. They're not ancient, but I still got them. I got a string of ears that's ancient that I got on him, and that's about it. I'm Paragon 695 at time of recording. It'll be 700 by the end of tonight, and hopefully by next weekend I'll be 1,000.
Nice. Dang, bro. Yeah, man, that freaking yeah. I mean, I know you said you got 1 out of 5, right? But shoot, at least you got 5, and at least you got one you could wear. And
Yeah.
it's nice. That's a nice one, man. You even got the fire damage, so yeah. I mean, what else do you need, right?
I got I think 33 hours played so far this weekend.
Man, yeah, we leveled up. You know, we leveled up, and it wasn't like the fastest leveling ever. It was like me, Shazam, Ritzy, and Magnum. Yeah, Magnum. Yeah. I was drawing a blank there. Sorry, Magnum. But yeah, it was like us 4. We were just, you know, we were definitely using the tricks. Everybody was, you know, trying to get the best stuff they could. When we went back to town, people were trying to get like better gear from the blacksmith, or you know, maybe a better weapon or whatever. And we used our bags from the challenge rift. I got nothing from the challenge rift. I got the bag. I went over to Kadala. I was trying to get a offhand. I didn't. I rolled straight yellows. Bam! All 450 blood shards worth of yellows. Okay, fine. So I made. I think I made. No, I made it. I upgraded my. We went and got the cube real quick, and I upgraded my yellow. I took it over to the Kanai's cube there, over there, Kanai. Zoltan Cool, whatever his name is. Kanai's cube. Anyway, I made me a dagger, and bam, one shot the dagger of darts. And I was pretty happy about that, because I didn't get anything from Kadala. So I got a dagger of darts. And so anyway, with the dagger of darts, it gives you a 500% increase to your dart, and that's the first spell you start with, level 1. You start with a little blowgun, you know, and that's it. That's what you got. That's what you start with, level 1. So that was really good. We started off and we got going. We did a few things, just like the guy we were talking about. You know, we went to like Halls of Agony. We killed the boss. We did a few things. And the very first rift we walked into, the first yellow around the first corner, we come up, go around the corner. The very first, bam, dropped the legendary, and it was something I could cube. It was really nice. The Carnival helmet. So I couldn't cube it because I didn't have Death Breath. Because we were out of, we had done everything with our Death Breath. Because we already spent all the Death Breath getting the upgrade and the cubing. And, upgrading your blacksmith and everybody else, right? So anyway, so I had the Carnival and the Dagger of Darts already. So I was pretty happy. We leveled up, and like we were saying earlier, we got some weapons. We turned it up. And once we turned it up, we hit 60 pretty quick, and then I started getting. As soon as I got 5 Death Breath, I threw that Carnival helmet in the cube, and we we were gonna do some bounties, but I think it was by that time it was late, and I had to get up at 4 in the morning and go to work. So I I bowed out and let y'all roll. Uh, I woke up probably 20 minutes before my alarm went off. So I came in here and I ran because before I went to bed we did like acts 1 and 2 on the bounties. So I came and I ran act 3, and then I had to go to work, and it was just all day. I worked 11 and a half hours, got home, ate, jumped back on Diablo, ran the acts 4 and 5, uh, did a couple of riffs, and basically played a little bit, did this, did that, got worked on my journey. Then I linked back up with y'all guys. We ran a few. I went to bed, woke up this morning, and I just been playing it. I'm around like, want to say I'm 430 Paragon now, which ain't bad. I could look how many hours I've played so far. Probably, I'm gonna say I've played less than 20 hours. I might have played. I might have 20. I could look. Let me look. Why not, right? But anyway, um, I got the Jade set for free. And I run a little bit of Jade. I got some supporting items. But I'm trying to do that Carnival, I'm trying to do that Carnival Witch Doctor, um, like the Zumasi one, right? And it just, I've gotten a Zumasi set. Okay, 18 hours is what I've played. 18 hours and 1 minute. That's what I've played. Uh, which is not bad for 4:30. 18 hours. That ain't bad, brother. So anyway, um, I've gotten a full set of Zumasi. I was taking my blood charge and rolling like boots, pants, blah 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 blah. I so I was kind of like in transition from like Jade to Zumasi's, and I was trying to roll for hats so I could get the Zumasi hat, and well, I end up getting the Mask of Jerem, and it rolled perfect 200. It's not ancient. It's not even ancient, but it rolled perfect 200% pet damage. I was like, oh snap! So I put that on. So then I'm no longer gonna roll a helmet because I was like, well, what I'll do is I'll just roll an offhand, right? Because at the time I was running like a Eucripian Serpent, which is it's an offhand that your dogs take 30% of your damage. So 30% of your damage gets pushed off to your dogs. So that was the deciding factor to like change my build around. So I rolled an offhand, got his mossy offhand. I ended up with an extra pair of gloves. I rolled the gloves one. I had enough materials to roll one time, to re-roll one time. I re-rolled one time and bam, hit a ring. And I'm like, oh snap. So earlier when we ran the bounties, I ended up getting Ring of Royal Grandeur. So I cubed the Ring of Royal Grandeur, and I got 5 pieces of Zunis, and I still had 2 pieces of Jade on. And I was like, well, wait, that kind of works. And I never thought about having like a 2 and 6 because the Zumasi's 6-piece set bonus states that if you cast a mana spender on an enemy, then your enemy will proc your 6-piece bonus, and it'll be 15% or 15,000% weapons damage. So, you get this big buff. Well, I've been using Haunt. I know a lot of people use the big blob thing, Acid Rain, to do it because like you get a big area, right, and you just click it, and then everybody in that area is affected, and then you shoot your darts at everybody. But um, I like Haunt, spam it a lot, get it all over the screen. I'm pretty good at it, and plus you can run the poisoning spirits, which all your enemies that you hit with Haunt gets 20% more damage. So they're getting the buff from that. Then the 2 piece of the Jade is if you haunt a target that is already affected by Haunt, then what that means is they take 3,200% Haunt damage. So they get the 20% from the deal from the spell. They take 20% more damage. They get a double dip, 3,200 seconds of Haunt damage. Then they get the 15,000% weapons damage. It's pretty good. And then you start hitting them with the darts and all your fetishes, because the Carnival has 10 fetishes shooting now. It's pretty good. I like it. I know that I'm eventually going to have to get the pants that give you if your darts, if you have a mana spender that regenerates. So basically, you have to switch to a different blow dart that gives you mana back every time you hit. There's a pair of pants that buffs your thing up by 100%. So, but I'm not sure if this Jade will be better than that because everybody's running the shoulders of the Skeleton Pauldrons, and that gives you the extra res. But it doesn't really go off that much, and I'm kind of thinking that I might keep the shoulders and the pants of Jade and just run it like this and see if see how good it goes, right? Because well, anyway, that's kind of how my season started off. We can go into the book giveaway unless you got something else to add. So, all right.
Not really.
All right. Well, look, we got a book, and we got a book material. Jen has it, and she's going to give it away. The contest ends on the 26th. If you're listening to this show's going to come out Friday. We record it Sunday, but it's going to come out Friday. That means when you listen to this show, you only got a couple of days to get your submission entered in. We got a lot of people entered. There's quite a few people entered into the contest now. Don't let that discourage you. We're going to use a number generator, and we're just going to pick one of these guys out. Gals, guys or gals, whatever your gender is, doesn't matter. But anyway, we're going to pick one of these folks out here, and we're going to send that, and Jen's going to send that book to you. That simple. All you got to do, I know what you're thinking, like, wow, y'all got a book to give away. How do I get that? So just go to Discord under the Discord suggestion section. Tell us why you like books or Archangel's name Tyrael. Tell us, tell us why you like fishes called angels, or right angles. You can tell us why you like right angles, and then on the 26th we'll end the contest. Then the show following that, we will give the book away, and we will reveal our big winner. In case you're wondering who is entered and you didn't hear last week, we didn't have any new entries, but the people entered into the contest is Deadgreed, King Tut, Magnum, that's the famous Doug, in case y'all didn't know, Deadgreed, Ritzy, Rona, Average Joe, Deadgreed, Zero Fate, Shazam, or Yoda. So those are the people entered in. One of those guys, hopefully named Deadgreed, will win. Hashtag Deadgreed wins, and we'll get that book right out to y'all. And when you get the book, just take a picture of it with you and put it in our Discord so we can be like, hey, we seen a picture of the book. We made Manlo. Manlo won the contest. The last contest we had a no. Who won the last one?
Two
Was
ago, Doug won that one. Magnum.
Yeah, Doug won the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Manlo won the one before that. Woo, we've known Manlo that long, brother. Dang. Anyway, we've had several winners. We do this every now and again, usually with BlizzCon goodie bags, but unfortunately, there will be no goodie bags this year, brother. They are not doing the goodie bags. They are doing some kind of statue, and we won't get one. I don't believe we'll get one. I mean, I don't see us getting one. So anyway, we're doing this book giveaway, and please, if you want a chance to win this book, please get in there and just type something out so that we can enter you in here, and we can give you a book. Because honestly, I want as many people have the chance as possible. I mean, everybody here's got a fair chance. You got anything for the book giveaway or anything else?
Nope.
All right. I don't think there was any blue notes, huh?
No.
No, not with the new season's kicking off, huh? No blue notes. I didn't see anything form related that was just I did figure out what was wrong with my internet though.
What's that?
Oh yeah, So since January I've been having this internet issues. And which is weird because I've had this internet for years. I mean years. I've had this internet for a long, long time. And I never had problems. 2 times I think my modem went out on me and I had to get a new modem, but whatever, right? That happens. That happens to everybody. But anyway, so January, I called and told him, hey, and then I'm having problems with this. And even our TV, like when you went to watch TV, it had like these giant black lines in the middle of the TV. And like you couldn't even hardly watch TV. And the phone, like you couldn't even call my house. The phone wouldn't even work. So they were like, oh, well, that's the box. So we'll send you a new box. Well, they tell me, yeah, to be to your house in like 4 business days, right? So I wait the 4 business days, no box. Wait the 5th day, no box. 6th day, no box. Call. They're like, oh yeah, we got to get you that box. It's we'll put it in the mail. I mean, like I'm sitting there thinking, like, what do you mean you put it in the mail? It was supposed to be here like 4 days ago. So anyway, 4 days go by. This goes on and on and on. I'm calling these people at least once or twice a week now. Every time, there's the same, oh, yeah, we got to send it. They keep telling me that. I keep telling my wife. My wife keeps coming in here, and she's like, hey, what the heck? I thought that router was coming. I was like, yeah. And they said it was, it's coming on up. Well, anyway, the end of February is when I actually, I'm fed up with it, and I called. And I told him, look, I've been trying to get one for over a month, 2 months. This is ridiculous. So then the guy's like, well, the only thing I can do, I can't send you one in the mail. And I kind of thought that was really weird, especially since they had been trying to send me one. I don't know. Anyway, he's like, I can send a technician out to your house, but I got to charge you $100. And I was like, so I'm going to have to pay $100 for a guy to ring my doorbell and hand me a freaking modem. Okay, fine, send it. 2 or 3 days later, guy rings my doorbell, hands me a modem, leaves. Everything works, but I'm still having problems. Well, I finally got fed up with it this week, and I called again. And I got a different guy, and he was like, yo, we discontinued that service. We no longer support it. He said, we stopped supporting it in December, which is right when I started having problems. So, literally 3 months after they stopped supporting that stupid modem right there, it's on my desk. I paid $100 for a guy to come bring that to me. So he said the only thing they can do now is have another guy come with another router and charge me another $100 to ring my doorbell and hand me another router. I told him to, well, you don't want to know what I told him, brother. I'm not getting one. I'm just going to deal with it. I mean, I told the guy I didn't think I should pay $100, right? Because I already paid. And I got a discontinued thing. They should bring me another one free of charge. You should see the survey I wrote them. I'll tell you that. Because well, they sent me a survey, and they were like, "Did we resolve your problem?" And then down there on that little box, I wrote, "Nope, problem still having the same exact problem." And I wrote all long in giant capital letters all about it, about how I've been a AT&T customer for decades, how I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars with their. Not only do I have home phone, an alarm system, a freaking internet cable. Everybody's got cell phones, we got tablets. I mean, our bill's like $500 a month, $550 a month, and for decades. And I wrote on the bottom of that, I get it. It doesn't matter that I've been a customer for decades. Y'all guys don't care. I get it. You just want another $100 from me. I was like, well, you're not gonna get it. So I'll just put up with really crappy service. Thanks. But anyway, that's what's wrong with my internet. At least I know what's wrong with it now. I mean, it's really I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's not just me. My wife's mad about it, and she didn't want to spend another $100 to have another guy come out here with another stupid box. And I don't know. I only have two choices: AT&T and this other company, and I don't like the other company. They have horrible customer service. Their products are junk, and their internet is much slower, and their prices are at least twice as much. So they know they got you in a bind. They know where you're going to go to a slower, more expensive service. They know you're not going to leave. It's like they're supposed to put Google Fiber in my town sometime this year, and I cannot wait because I will drive by the AT&T store with my middle finger hanging out of my car and just throw their stupid equipment at them. I can't wait till I can quit these fools. Just, what? I mean, it's what it is, right? I mean, everybody's got to have an ISP, but it's like there's no like free market. There's no like free market competition, There's two companies in this area, but they know you ain't switching. I was mad several years back, and I was going to switch away from AT&T and get this other company. I walked into their store, and they had, I don't know, 5 or 6 people in there waiting to be waited on. And so I was standing in line, and the girl behind the counter, I mean, and I'm not really sure why, but she was like the only person there working. She was literally playing Candy Crush. There's 5 customers in the store, in line, in front of the counter, standing 3 foot in front of her. And she played Candy Crush for 30 minutes and didn't help a single person. I turned around and walked out of the store and left. I mean, she didn't like say, "Hey, welcome to the internet company." Nothing like that, dude. And that's why I left. I had them decades ago not decades ago. I had them years and years and years ago when I built the house. And they were just completely horrible. You couldn't ever get them to answer the phone. Like, I used to pay my bill on the phone, and I couldn't even get them to answer the phone so I could pay the bill. So I was like, anyway, at least I know what's wrong with it. And, yeah, I don't know. But woo, we got friends. And that friend is Jen. Jen's Lore Corner's her podcast. You can find that podcast at bookofjen.net. She does a great job on these guys. Give her a listen. She's much better than ISP server. She's much better than ISP customer service. She actually does a good job. I give her the 2 thumbs up and then a high five for that. I like listening to her show. And y'all guys should go over there and check it out. You have any other media, brother?
No, not really. I didn't watch anything this week.
I was trying to think earlier, like, what in the heck did I watch? No, I was watching some things. It's like weird, like you watch a show and then, oh yeah, freaking, what's the Da Vinci Code, right? I was watching part of it. I've seen it, obviously, before. But, yeah, was rewatching the Da Vinci Code and all that. So, I literally closed my show notes. Ain't like a pro, bro. I gotta Woo! Professional level 2. Alright, show notes are back open. Thank God they're like when you close them, they don't just go away, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, so anyway, I was watching the Da Vinci Code, and I don't know. Every now and then I get into these older movies like The Matrix. Oh, was that not weird, bro? That me and you both independently, without telling each other, watched The Matrix last week. Oh,
yeah.
And then Morpheus joined the server.
Yeah, that's pretty... I don't think that could happen again.
I don't know what happened there. Because, like, I watched all 3 of The Matrices. And you watched the first episode, right? Or I don't know if you watched more than the first one, but you watched the first one, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't tell you I was watching The Matrix, and you didn't tell me you were watching The Matrix. And then we were talking about it, and then boom, Morpheus joins the channel. I don't know what's up with that, guys. It must be some kind of... I won't even know. But other than crushing it at work, and I watched a few little things, but nothing worth yakking about. And, I was just waiting for the season to start. I practiced on non-season some, and that's where we got our show title from. I'll let you talk about the show title if that's what you want to.
Yeah, what was it? Saturday, right?
I think it was Friday, but whatever. Thursday, Friday, one of those days.
You were in Discord, and we weren't in party together. I was doing my thing, you were doing your thing. And you're doing, what, Greater Rifts or something?
Yeah, as high as I could possibly turn it up, yeah.
And you just sit there, and it reminded me of Sesame Street. Like, I don't understand. Like, every time you're like, I died once. There's number 2. There's number 3. It's like you're counting, and you were like in the 30s, and I'm like, he sounds like the freaking count on freaking Sesame Street. Like every rift, it's the same thing. 3 deaths, 4 deaths, 5 deaths. It's like, oh my God.
I wanted to go to a nursery and punch an infant in the face, bro. I was mad, dude. God, I was like, man, that's so frustrating. Whew.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I wanted to throw stuff.
Punch your baby.
Well, something like kick a baby seal, or maybe one of those, one of the like go to the Arctic and just I don't know. I wouldn't really do that, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I was mad, dude. I was mad, bro. And then I don't even remember who it was. Somebody kept joining my game, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of dying. Like, Jesus. I know they were watching my health, because you can see like the little you know, you can see you can see like if you join a group, you can see the rift timer, and it's like this much of purple. I have so much purple, right? And then at the end, I got like this much yellow. And literally, it was just, and I didn't die like 1 minute into the rift, and then like another minute, 35 seconds later, I died. No, this was like 35 deaths in like 2 minutes, maybe. And I went from like I could have went and used the bathroom. I could have went to the store and got back and still made the riff work. To yeah, now you're completing the rift in 25 minutes, because every time you die it's 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. I was playing solo, so you know. Anyway, it was frustrating, and it just is what it is, bro. I'm I was I just thought of something that when you started talking about that, I was thinking about something I was going to talk about on the show. It was pouring down rain, and I was listening to I was listening to some podcasts, and I have Radio Lab, and I don't know if you guys know what Radio Lab is. It's a podcast. It's a highly produced podcast. They do a lot of really cool stuff. Well, they were talking about this guy who he was in the Arctic, and he like walked to the whatever it is, North Pole, and then anyway, he was like the first human to ever like completely without assistance cross the Arctic on foot, right? And they were talking about it, and I guess he had buried some supplies along his path, because like he had tried it before but failed. So he went like a couple of months before and buried some supplies. Because I guess you can't carry that much food with you because it's so cold. You know, you have to eat so much. But anyway, so they were like, he was like filming himself, like while he was digging up this. It was like his last supply point, and he was digging it up, and I think he'd been walking for like 200 and something days, like in, minus 40 bazillion below zero, whatever it is there in the coldest place on earth. And anyway, I guess he couldn't remember what was buried, and the bag had broke. So like when he got it up, it was only like one or two things, and he was like, looked like his face was like broken, because like this is his only means of survival, and he is out of food, and like I think there was like nothing in it, like lipstick or not lipstick, but like chapstick, and there was like a couple of like some Vaseline, and that was all that was in that bag, and he was like freaking out because like what's this guy gonna do? He's still got to walk the rest of the way, and he have, and there's no, it's the Arctic, so it's like there's no food. There's nothing there. It's just ice and that's it. Well, he decides to dig down a little deeper, and he digs a little deeper and he finds like some food, and he's just like, yeah, he's just like super happy. And the host of the show was talking about like, like normal people, you get up, you take a quick shower or whatever, you eat breakfast, and you go to work, and you do whatever it is you do at work all day. Then you come home and you watch the game or, whatever, right? You watch your show, you go to bed, and you wake up and you do it over and over and over and over and over again. And maybe on a weekend you don't have to work, or whatever, and maybe you go to the park or whatever you do. But when's the last time you were that happy? Because that dude was freaking happy, bro. And I was just like thinking about when I one shotted that dagger of darts, bro. I was happy. And I thought, because people like I know a lot of people that not internet blah blah blah, but like at work or whatever, and I don't never talk about Diablo podcasting. I don't ever talk about all that stuff, right? Because you know how it is. Like you tell somebody you play a video game, and those guys are like, "Oh, this guy got a problem." Like they think you're a crack addict or something, Like they don't understand. They don't understand one-shotting a dagger or darts when you only have one chance. You got 25 death breath. That's it. You're allocated one chance. And the one thing you want the most is a dagger of darts. And you've 16, you have 16 things you could possibly get. And what does it pop? Dagger of darts. And I mean, I know you heard me, bro. I was happy. And it was the kind of joy that guy was feeling in the Arctic, because damn, he's got one chance to get this bag. If he don't, his whole trip is over. He's going to have to call on a satellite phone, and they're going to have to come with a plane and pick him up because he'll be dead soon if he don't have food. So he has now found his supplies because it's, you're walking across. It's not like he just turned it on Route 81 down, whatever. And he's walking and he doesn't really know where to dig. I mean, his supplies are somewhere. I mean, he don't. So, he's super happy. Anyway, he was super happy, and it made me think of like getting a dagger of darts or getting that primal you really want, or I kind of like after the show was over, I was thinking about it like, I was thinking about like, we play these games, and you guys might like your Game of Thrones or whatever, but when's the last time you watched Game of Thrones or Shawshank Redemption or anything, House of Cards or whatever, right? And was as happy as I was when I one shot at a dagger of darts. I mean, anyway, I was listening to that show and I just kind of thought about that, right? And I don't know. Food for thought, I guess, right? Well, anyway, I think that is it for me for the show. Other than I'll tell people join Discord. You can get a good look at a book. You could win. You could enter that in the next couple of days. I'm telling you right now, if y'all don't enter one of these other guys up here that we read off, one of those guys are going to win. Guys or gals, whatever you are. I'm not going to judge. But anyway, that made me think of one more thing, bro, anyway, join Discord, right? And I'll tell you one more, I'll tell you my new most happy moment, right? Because it's summertime, right? And I got a pro tip for all you guys out there. When it's super hot and you're out there working your tail end off, and there's no AC in the vehicle because the people you work for don't put ACs in there, and you're about to have a heat stroke, stop on by your local 7-Eleven or On-Q gas station and, go stand in the beer cave for 8 minutes That is a newfound. They remodeled the 7-Eleven on my route, and they put a beer cave in. And man, although the employees at the 7-Eleven look at me kind of strange, bro. I was standing in that beer cave this week. It was hot this week. And I was standing in the beer cave with a giant smile on my face. It was kind of epic. Anyway, I don't have anything else for the show, brother. Do you have anything?
Nope.
All right. Well, I will say goodbye to our listeners, and I'll tell our listeners, man, I appreciate y'all guys. You come, you listen to us every week, and we try to put a podcast out every week, which we've been doing lately. We've been on the roll, right? We try to put one out every week for you guys because y'all come, you listen, and I really enjoy it. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll just say goodbye, and I will let Shazam say goodbye and close the show.
You've been listening to episode 211 of the Shattered Soulstone, your community podcast. Missed an episode? You can find the show blog and listen to the show archives at www.theshatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a Patreon today. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game. Our in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone, are open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and our Facebook page, as well as Shattered Soulstone website. The show is powered by you, the listener. Send your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to the show at shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show's Twitter at Shattered Stone. Got that one right this time.
Yeah.
Vesper at Vespertilio1189. Deadgreed at Deadgreed1812. And me at Shazam081. You can find the show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Soulstone and Vespertilio at facebook.com/Vespertilio1189. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros at Dawn Force Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawn Forge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us at Shattered Soulstone, over 210 episodes for your listening pleasure.
Dawn
On Forge!